everybody, it's Megan from An Epileptic Speaks, and I'm here with my dog Skippy. So this channel is all about my life with epilepsy and how I try to have a positive attitude about it. I'm going to go through the goods, the bads, the challenges, and the uglies, but ultimately, epilepsy has helped me become a better person, and I'm so grateful for that. Those stories are going to be in separate videos, but this video is all about how I started having epilepsy. So it all started back before I was born. The doctors think that I had a stroke, and that left a 1 by 1 inch square right here that stopped developing. Blood vessels were released into my brain, and I'm so blessed that the right side of the brain knows how to take care of the left side of the brain. The seizures didn't start until I was 9 years old and became an adult. It was my adolescence years. I was playing tetherball with my friends, and the ball hit my head. Instead of just wiping it off and being ouch, I had a seizure. I made this wide half smile. I went in a circle and touched my hand to my face and made these embarrassing loud noises. I had no idea what was going on. It scared me so bad. But, what could I do? I knew everything was going on around me, but I just couldn't talk. And that was really scary because, you're in control of your body. But I couldn't control my body at all. And every seizure is like that. So that was really scary for me because that had never happened before. 6 weeks later, I stubbed my toe and a seizure started. I was holding my baby sister and a seizure started. My mom told me to sit down, and I was able to sit down, but besides that, I still couldn't control my body. So my parents knew something wasn't right with me, and I could tell that something wasn't right with me. So we went to go to the doctor and the hospital, and the doctor said nothing was wrong with me after some tests. I'm like, oh, cool, great, nothing's wrong with me. I'm back, this is awesome. But seizures kept happening for 2 years, and I didn't really understand what seizures were. I knew what they looked like, but I didn't know, this is all foreign to me. So it wasn't until 2 years later, when I was 11, that I was diagnosed with epilepsy. And this completely changed my life. I didn't, it was really scary. My self-confidence changed, and I was just on a low. It was really scary. I was having side effects, seeing 2 of everything from my medicine, and it was not good. But a few years after that, when I was about 17 years old, we figured out why I had that stroke. So there's this thing in your blood called factor 1. It's also fibrinogen. And when my nephew was born, he was getting bruised all the time, and I guess he wasn't being bruised all the time, but it was just he got tested for the fibrinogen, and he didn't have any in his system, and that's super bad. So he gets factor 1 in his body 2 times a week. And so my parents wanted to see, okay, who's this coming from? And so my mom got tested, and most of my siblings, including me. And I found out that so your fibrinogen should be in 200 or 300, I think, but mine was below 100, I think around 95. So that caused it, low fibrinogen caused me to have a stroke, which caused me to have seizures. I could be sad about epilepsy, and sometimes I am. I'm going to be honest, straight up honest. Sometimes it definitely stinks. But I'm really grateful for epilepsy. It has taught me a lot, and I hope that you stay tuned for more. And please make sure to subscribe and hear the rest of my story, because this epileptic has a lot to speak about.